Back in December, I did a video on Copper Aluminum Radiator. And what that video was about was taking the copper tubes out of there. Well, that video exploded. It's up to 25,000 views so far. Thank you very much to my wonderful audience. I probably got the best viewers out there. But the number one comment was, is it actually worth it? So today, we're going to process this one fully. I'm going to weigh it dirty. That's with the steel and the copper and everything in it. Then I'm going to cut the steel ends off, weigh it again, get those numbers, and see if it's worth just bringing it down to the core. And then I'm going to fully process this radiator and see if it's actually worth the money. You come here for real scrap, real processes, and scrap. First weigh in. Dirty, really dirty. Copper aluminum rod with the steel bits. 2 pounds, 7 ounces. So right like this is worth $1.53 a pound, and the real payout is $3.13. Now we're going to cut these steel ends off. Here's a clean ACR, 1 pound, 10 ounces. And here's a dramatic increase. It went from $1.53 to $2.78. So that equals to $4.52. That's definitely worth it. That took less than 30 seconds. My scrapyard calls this number 2. Everybody in the comments said number 1, so I'm going to give you guys the benefit of the doubt, but it all depends on your scrapyard. And that is 3.9 ounces. Copper tubing is at $5.23 a pound. So that gives us real scrap payout of $1.31. So this was definitely worth it. You're going to take your knife, and what you're going to do is you're going to cut along the copper tube. You're not cutting into the copper tube, you're basically just releasing its grip. So like that. You're just releasing the grip. I'm going to take my screwdriver and pull it out. So the results are in. I'm just going to recap. The dirty ACR, that's with the steel and everything, that came out to $3.13. Now, the clean ACR, that's with the steel removed, the copper ends separated. So I'm going to give you the price with the ACR and the copper ends. That came out to $5.53. That was a huge jump for very little work, 30 seconds or so. Now the grand finale, we got 15 ounces of aluminum at 77 cents, which works out to be 72 cents. We've got this copper tubing, and if you can get number 1 price for it, that's $5.23 a pound. And we had 1 pound, 1.4 ounces of this at a total of $5.69 a pound. So that gives us a grand total, once it's totally separated, at $6.41. Now this one was a little bit harder to do. I don't know why. It was really stuck in there. And to me, I think a person should cut the ends off, keep those little copper noodles for yourself, trade the ACR cores in after it's clean. That's your best bang for the buck. You let me know your thoughts about this experiment in the comments. Don't forget to watch the how to remove the aluminum copper radiator video, because I really didn't show you much on this video since I already have that one. So yeah, make sure to watch that video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, share, subscribe, and that was some nice junk.